Subscribe to this YouTube channel and please enjoy watching this video. Here we go. Cole Palmer showed his class as Chelsea ran out narrow winners against Luton Town in an enthralling contest in the Premier League. Kenilworth Road witnessed a fiery affair that saw the home side threaten the Chelsea goal on many occasions, without being able to apply the finishing touch for the most part. Mauricio Pochettino's men were happy enough to play on the counter-attack and let their ruthless edge shine through, and that is exactly what happened as youngsters Palmer and Noni Madueke put the Hatters to the sword. The home crowd were more than up for the occasion as the atmosphere in the enclosed ground was brilliant. The game had an open feel to it as there was plenty of action at both ends as Tomasz Kaminski and George Petrovic were required to be on their toes in either net at all times. A 3-1 win saw Chelsea strengthen their position in 10th place in the league, while Rob Edwards' side remained 1 point adrift of safety. The Luton players gave an extremely good account of themselves as they have done in home games against Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, and Newcastle, and the hosts could have got a positive result had luck been on their side. Alfie Doughty had a goal ruled out in the second half, while the Chelsea woodwork was rattled several times as the Blues held on to a narrow win. Cole Palmer bags a brace. 2 brilliant finishes from the former Man City midfielder. After signing from Manchester City in the summer transfer window, Palmer has been one of the standout performers for a struggling Chelsea side, and the 21-year-old was the difference in his side's 3-2 success over Luton. A mix-up in the Hatters' back line allowed the English midfielder to pick the ball up on the edge of the penalty area and rifle a low shot into the bottom corner of Kaminski's net to give Chelsea the 1-0 lead in the first half. Madueke doubled the away team's advantage with another wonderful strike before the break. It was Palmer's second goal that had put the Blues 3-0 ahead that caught the eye of many, however, as he danced through the Luton defence and passed the goalkeeper to slot home a wonderful goal. Luton Town fall to defeat despite late comeback. The ball just wouldn't drop for the equalising goal. Former Chelsea midfielder Ross Barkley pulled a goal back for Luton before Elijah Adebayo made Pochettino sweat for the closing moments of the match with a close-range finish after Petrovic had saved Doughty's initial header. Alas, it was not to be for the newly promoted team who had won their previous 2 Premier League fixtures, but it cannot take away from the fight and determination they showed. Many will have written the Minnows off in the relegation battle after only the first couple of weeks, but the team have pulled together and started performing for their young manager. Madueke praises Palmer's performance. Cold Palmer could be a nickname that sticks. Following the game, the 2 Chelsea goal scorers were interviewed by TNT Sports. Madueke was quick to praise the opposition as he said, "We know it's a difficult place to come, to be fair we made it hard for ourselves, but I'm just happy we got the 3 points. They've made it difficult for a lot of top sides this year." After being asked about his second goal, Palmer gave a brief explanation before being hyped up by his teammate as Madueke interjected, "That's why they call him Cole Palmer. That is likely to be a nickname that follows him around wherever he goes, and his ice-cold celebration after the goal fits perfectly." Edwards, "We deserved more from game of what-ifs." Luton manager Rob Edwards. "It was a game of what if only. The performance was brilliant. They went 3-0 up, which changed perceptions, but we were very brave. They defended very well, and they're good players. It's difficult to get through players like Thiago Silva. We were aggressive, front foot, we gifted them the opener, and the second was brilliant skill from Madueke. We started the second half with great intent, made some changes, and really attacked the game and continued to attack it. The third goal was avoidable, but we were in the ascendancy. Chelsea could go 4, 5, 6 up from then, and we've seen that against better teams than us, but for our team to go and do what we did shows how special they are. I'll sleep easier tonight for that rather than getting beaten by 4 or 5. We showed quality, heart, and took the ball more than they did. On January business, we won't come out of January weaker. It's important we stick together, we're a tight group with an amazing spirit. I know there's some people who will be frustrated and disappointed, and January can bring some unease around. I don't like it as a manager. I've said no one leaves unless I say so. You can see the impact our substitutes have." Pochettino, so pleased with away win. Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino. "I am so pleased. I think it's never easy, we needed to win and we controlled the game until the second half, about 60 to 65 minutes. It was a positive performance, I'm so happy. But when you concede it increases the opponent's belief. You can see it's difficult to play here. You've seen it against other teams, Liverpool, Newcastle, Arsenal. They have very good players and a very good coach. We needed the 3 points and we got what we wanted. Football is always about emotions, emotion that when you are winning 3-0 you are nervous, because different situations can happen. Then we conceded a goal, their belief increased, and in the Premier League too many times that happen. Brighton were winning 4-0 against Tottenham and it was 4-2, the Premier League is tough. On January business, of course we always have good communication. We are not worried about that, we are going to assess now, we have a few days, but the plan is to talk and see if we need to do something or not. The most important thing in my opinion is to work with the squad we have, it's a very good squad and now it's about pushing them to step up. I really believe in my squad, it's the circumstances we need to recover from. Injuries have given us some setbacks, like Lavia. It's about being focused on helping the young players and the not-so-young players improve. What's next? Luton's next game is at home to Bolton on Sunday, January 7th in the FA Cup third round. The Hatters then travel to Burnley in the Premier League on Monday, January 15th. Chelsea are next in action on Saturday when they host Preston in the FA Cup third round. The Blues then face an away game against Middlesbrough in the first leg of their Carabao Cup semi-final on Tuesday, January 9th. Let us know what you think about the entire thing in the comments section below. Additionally, stay tuned and subscribe to this YouTube channel for the latest news and updates from around the world. We sign out.